Good day. Robin Singler here. I feel inspired to share a little bit about what came up for me this morning as I was doing my morning meditation. I just had a really beautiful experience. It's really staying with me. I'm noticing there's a lot of glare on my glasses, so I'm just going to go ahead and take those off. Just to get right into it, I was on a walk and a jog last night, and I saw a three-legged dog being walked by their human, and it really caught my eye. I love animals. My heart goes out to them. I just feel really deeply for them. And I saw this three-legged dog just kind of doing his thing and acting as if he had four legs. It really caught my eye. It's like, wow, he's getting along really well, isn't he? And doesn't seem to have a problem with it. And it really, touched me in the moment, but, I was jogging and the rest of the day unfolded and so on, and I sort of forgot about it. And then this morning, as I was doing my stretching and meditation, just starting my day as I normally do, I was asking, my inner guidance about how do I look upon this day? What do you want me to focus on? And suddenly I remembered the three-legged dog, and then I was taken back to a recurring memory, you could say, from childhood. So I grew up in Dairyland in southeastern Wisconsin, not too far from where I am currently. Vast expanses of green lawn everywhere and cornfields and cows and such. So a lot of green lawns and big houses on hills. So I had to drive past this particular intersection many, many times, hundreds of times as I was growing up. And this particular house, there was a four-way stop, so you'd have to stop and sit there, so you had time to kind of take in your surroundings on this intersection in the middle of nowhere. This is far away from the highway. And quite often there would be a dog on this corner. There was a corner lot with a big house surrounded by big oak trees, and the lawn area leading up away from the house up to the hill was all just this vast greenery going up this slope. And oftentimes there would be a dog running down the hill as if he were greeting you. Now, mind you, there's no people, there's no sidewalks, there's just cars passing by this property all the time. Many times it happened that this dog would come running down the hill looking so joyful. This dog had three legs. And I remember this distinctly, making sure the first couple times I had noticed is this dog had only three legs. And it was sprinting down the hill, excitedly, tripping over itself, and would fall on its face and immediately get back up undeterred and continue just running around the yard as if he's just greeting the cars that are there at the intersection as they're coming and going. And this memory just flooded up into my awareness this morning, and it just filled me with this love and this joy and this just need to share about this. I remember having these profound experiences when I was a child, sitting in the backseat of my car, looking out the window, and having this extreme emotion come up. Just this love and thankfulness for this dog, just being in love, being in joy, and using every ounce of its energy and all of its body to run down this hill and just be so excited and so happy, despite its having three legs, and despite the fact that its joy would make it fall on its face. Face plant into the grass. And you'd think, oh no, this poor dog. But the dog was undeterred and completely unaffected. And so as this flooded back into my awareness, I haven't thought about this in years. I don't even know if I've shared with anybody about this. I don't remember talking about this with my siblings. When we would drive past this piece of property, I would get really emotional and just feel like just a welling up of joy and gratitude and really respect for this animal, that three legs or not, it's going to be joyful and is so happy. And there didn't seem to be even a clear reason why. Why is this dog so happy? Why is it running down the hill? There's nobody playing with it. There's no toys being thrown. There's no one to pet it. It's just overjoyed, bursting with joy and love in the present moment. And I would get emotional in my car as my mom would be driving me past this house, and I would hide the tears and not say anything and just be in this overwhelm. And that's what flooded up for me again this morning as I was taken back to this recurring event. And this experience keeps happening to me, where I flash on an image from the past, or I think about a person, or I just think about how many blessings I have in my life. And this overwhelm comes over me, and these tears and this emotion, and it keeps happening over and over and over. And I just feel so blessed to share that today and think about this beautiful dog. And seeing the dog last night took me back to decades ago of seeing this three-legged dog demonstrating for me what my life can look like and what I can feel like, and showing me what I really want. What is really the prayer of my heart? What am I here to do? And this morning, as I just sat in this and was reflecting on it and felt so guided to share this with you, if the phrase comes up, I want that. That's what I want. I want that. Now, today. I don't want it later when my bank account looks differently. I don't want it later when I'm more energetic. I don't want it later when something else changes in my life. I don't want it later when my health issues fade. I don't want it later when anything else looks different in my life. I want it now. I want it today, and I can have it today because it's my choice, actually. It is not the world telling me how to feel. I make that decision in every moment, and I have the power to choose. Just like that dog chose last night that I saw walking around very normally, very happily, and that beautiful dog that demonstrated that to me so clearly as a child. I'm so grateful for how the divine self, the spirit, the love that's deep inside of me, in my mind and my heart, can use memories of the past. Okay, well, that was interesting. An alarm went off on my phone and the video stopped. So hopefully I can splice these two together. To feel so inspired about how the higher self in me, the part of me that is connected to the universe, the part of me that's connected with all things and knows all things and can interpret all things for me, how it just suddenly pops into my awareness, this memory, and how my memories are used to wake me up out of darkness and into the light, to bring me up out of any sense of disconnection or depression, sadness, anything that the world wants to tell me that isn't going well or I'm not in the right place. The spirit, this inner wisdom knows how to use everything in my awareness, everything from decades ago to the future, to a smell, the look of a flower, the birds singing outside, this video thing that just happened. That's a learning opportunity for me too, a lesson to go with the flow, and just it'll get worked out. If this video is supposed to be shown, it will be shown. And if not, then not. And that's okay. I can still choose joy, and I can remember that I'm here to give and receive love and joy and fun and passion, and to notice all of the gifts and all the opportunities in every moment, in every day to do that. So I thank that dog from my past so much, the three-legged dog, for just demonstrating what that looks like. What does it look like? It looks like letting the body and letting everything in my life be used to its highest potential, to give and receive joy and love. That's what it looks like. It's not about a specific outcome. A specific outcome puts a parameter, puts a box around everything. And it determines what is good and what is bad, what is acceptable, what is not. But when my goal is love, when my goal is joy, when my goal is just feeling into how I can experience joy in each moment, then all possibilities are on the table. There's nothing restricting that. And so something can come in and bring that experience in for me, and I can give that experience to others. But the more constrictive and restrictive my thoughts and my thinking are, the less likely that's going to happen, because I'm putting a lid on it and I'm putting boundaries around it. And it feels so beautiful to feel just that expansion of love and joy today, and taking in this lesson and being inspired by a memory that I hadn't thought about in many, many years. And I'm just so grateful. Next time I drive past that house, I'll make a point to drive past that piece of property and just thank whoever had the dog there many years ago, for letting their dog run free and for inspiring me to embrace joy in the moment now, and to let nothing stop me. The body can't stop me. The body's symptoms, the body's stuff can't stop me. And that also means that the world and what's going on seemingly out there in the world can't stop me. I have a choice to make, and I choose for love and I choose for joy. And I'm going to stick to it. That's my story, and I'm going to stick to it today. So thank you so much for joining me. And I would love to join with you, and look at the symbols that are coming up in your life, and pray with you and meditate with you, and see what we can learn from the spirit, from your inner guidance about what's going on in your life. Why is it showing up? Is there a message of love behind something that seems very unloving or sad? I'm here to join with you. Leave me a message in the comments on my YouTube channel. Reach out to me on Facebook. However you feel guided, reach out. I'd love to join with you and share and receive this love with you, because it is for all of us now. There's no reason to wait. There's no reason to delay feeling connected and feeling grateful and feeling love and vibrancy and childlike wonder. So thank you so much. I love you. Have a gorgeous day.